On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Texas A&M's offense will get the first possession of the game. And as we watch this wide receiver come onto the field, when you have a dude like this, you find ways to get him the ball over and over again, no matter what the defense. It's loose. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
And as a defense, you just want to steal some possessions, create.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look and the replay booth will overturn the call. They'll line up for a second down play. Takes the handoff. It's Owens. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
Really good looking run there. This guy reminds me a little bit of an old Texas A&M Aggie great, Leland McElroy. He was so dangerous.
The freshman able to get home with the sack.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
On second down, he'll fire. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Owls offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. 2 set of downs after that completion. Looking to go up top on first down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Second down now after the sack. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Dialing up a second down pass play. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a third down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Bringing it back, it's Tees. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Fires to the big fella. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking for a deep man. And he makes the catch inside the 20. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggies. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Top 15 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points. Not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. If they're going to get anything going on this drive, they better be productive here on 2nd and long from the 10. They'll try the right side. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He'll bring it back. It's Keys. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Might be looking to run. He's going to run it. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
On 1st down from the 13-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Aggies are moving quickly down the field. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the 1st quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Makes a man miss. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Just slithered through the tackle and he's got room to run. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Looking for a gap. It's Atkins. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6.
What a great job by the backside of the defense staying home. A lot of time the run looks like it's going the other direction. What happens? You start to chase. Nope. These guys stayed home and played their assignment, and that's why they had success.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. And he's got it at the 10. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. He's looking to throw. That's a fly. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And this one splits the uprights. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work.
Really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. That's reeled in. It's Wade. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target just simply didn't have the time.
Forget the kick. He wants to throw it. And it's caught. Can he get to the marker? After the filthy move, he's got room.
Man, that is awesome. That gets the juices going. That gets everybody excited. You work on these fake punts all the time, but you don't call them all the time. But the coach saw something, executed it perfectly, called it at the right time, and got a shot in the arm, get some energy, snap into the up back, completing the pass.
They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. They'll run play action. Using his legs to buy some time. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And it's no good. He missed it. After the miss, the lead still at 11. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Running back goes in motion. Looking to pass on 2nd down. He's got his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A 3rd down try for the offense. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. A little screen to the running back. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Got it in the middle. It's Owens. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to scramble. They get to him as he throws. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Aggies send out the... They fake it again. Pretty soon you keep faking it. It's not really a fake. And the pass is incomplete, and the fake punt is a wash. Have an incompletion like that, you always think, why not just let the quarterback throw it? The element of trickery was afoot, and it didn't work. Feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. He's looking to throw. Great protection, and down the middle it goes. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. From the gun. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. After getting nothing. nothing. It's 2nd and goal from the 6. He's looking to throw. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. He got it. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to pass it. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, the end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Houston. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside historic Rice Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And here's the return. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They start this 3rd quarter 1-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Trying to get to it. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Running it back, it's Tees. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. Line gets set, first down. Oh, it's a reverse. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on first down where they turn now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these first downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's loose at the 30. He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Running toward the tape. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
I love when the offensive line takes control, manhandles the defensive line, and that's why you get a big game.
Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. How long have the Aggies been fishing for jumbo plays like that one?
Just dying for it. They just want high-flying offense. They want fun. They want excitement. They had it back in the day with Johnny Manziel. Been searching for those big-time plays, that big-time offense since that point.
It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll just keep slinging it. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. 3rd and goal coming up here. He wants to throw it. They'll run the screen. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. What a disappointment. No good. After the missed field goal, still an 8-point game, and guys, more importantly, still a 1-possession game. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They'll go to the ground. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Got a man. It's Atkins. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has.
Hit the afterburners, kid. He's at the 20. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. They run the reverse. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Linebacker shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Off the play fake on 1st down. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Makes his connection. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
The official says no good. That one could have helped out a bit there, guys, but still an 8-point game. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Myers on the move. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. They're trying to get to it. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They're in punt formation, but that's no guarantee they're actually going to punt it. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires and picked off. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. Offense set on 1st down. The back goes in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Owens. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Snapped it in the shotgun. He'll pull it down and run. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the 1st down, keep this drive rolling.
Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Aggies! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15.
Texas A&M, 21, Rice, 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the 1st play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. He's got enough. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Owls have this offense rolling. The handoff as they run the counter play here.
They showed this run in the 1st half, right? You saw they loaded up on this side, ran the football, had some success. What do they do in the 2nd half? some guys run the counter the other direction to keep the defense off balance.
Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll throw on third and short. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
One of the areas in the offseason is we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David, if they can. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Trying play action. Throws for the tight end. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, they've done a lot of really nice things on the road in this game so far, and that's why they have the lead. But after that incompletion now, you can sense the momentum now switching back to the home team late in this game.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. A low line drive and short kick. And this one will be marked dead just outside the 40-yard line. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Looking deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Right on target this time. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Now 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. Pocket starts to collapse. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this game.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Deep shot for the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Setting up the screen. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they take it in for 6 more points. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15.
Texas A&M 28.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Set to kick this one away.
Just one of those mistakes that can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. First down here for the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Coming after it. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
Brings up second down.
On second down, looking to throw. Getting some heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down.
After being stopped there on fourth down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation and put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. He's got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. Touchdown, Aggies! And the punishment has been extended.
And all the hard work and commitment pays off, getting their first win of the season. Really impressed how they came out. After starting the season 0-2, they knew this was going to be a physical game, and they came ready to go on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Wilson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay up here.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level the next time.
Wide receiver shows motion. On third down, he drops the throw. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. They've already gone for it a couple of times on fourth down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a third. He wants a big play here late. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on fourth down. After this, it'll be a wrap. They'll throw it on first down. Touchdown, Aggies! And the beatdown has ensued.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Well, this one had all the suspense sense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents, start from finish.